Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I will be giving you my review of the Rabbitohs versus Storm game that take place on Friday night at 8 PM at Accor Stadium last night. Without further ado, let's go through the review. So we start off with the game kicking off. We get a ruck infringement from Trent Loretto, which leads to Rabbitohs' first set restart of the match. Ruck infringement from Daniel DeLuca Fafita, which leads to Melbourne's first set restart. An error from Lachlan Ilias, which leads to Josh King going over and scoring the first try 4 seconds later, 4-0 from Josh King. Nick Meaney converts 6-0. We get a dangerous tackle from Christian Welch, which leads to Cody Walker getting a line break and going over and scoring the first try in the 10th minute for the Rabbits, 4-6 before Latrell Mitchell converts, making it 6-all. We get a kick bomb from Janet Prezat and Alex Johnson knocks it on. And then later, about 20 seconds later, Isaac Thompson knocks it on. And Harry Grant knocks it on. Then we get a penalty from Tui Kamifa for holding down a player. We get a dangerous tackle both from Alex Johnson in the 19th minute and 20th minute with Jacob Host. And then we get the second try for Melbourne, which from Will Warbrick, which he scores, goes over 10-6, and also he gets a line break. And Nick Meaney converts, making it 12-6. So, first half was going back and forth, which was fun. We got inside 10 metres from Josh King, which leads to a set restart for the Rabbits. And then inside 10 metres for Trent Loretto again, this time, for another set restart. Campbell Graham knocks it on. And then we get a penalty from Isaiah Tass for slow peel. We got a goal line dropout from Latrell Mitchell, and then Josh King knocks it on. From that, it actually made more than 10 metres, which I'm surprised. Rock infringement from Trent Loretto. Jesus, how many set restarts did Trent Loretto give away? Another set restart for the Rabbits in the 33rd minute. And we get a knock on from Michael Cheekham in the 34th minute. Another goal line dropout from Latrell Mitchell, and then this time, penalty from Xavier Coates because he caught the ball from inside 10, from just below the 10-metre line. That was ridiculous. He should have known better than that. And we're going to half time, 12-6. Then break out of the second half. Cameron Munster goes over and scores a magnificent try, and that's pretty much game over. I was pretty sure. Cameron Munster scoring the third try, 16-6. And then Nick Meaney converts, making it 18-6. Then we get back-to-back errors from Melbourne. One from Trent Loretto and then from Nick Meaney. Followed by Latrell Mitchell in the 48th minute. Then David Malawi gets a penalty for being offside inside 10 metres. And then we get Melbourne gets a set restart in the 55th minute with ruck infringement. And then Trent Loretto 2 minutes later, holding down, gives away another penalty. Dangerous tackle. We get a ruck infringement from the hooker, Harry Grant. Set restart, which leads to Campbell Graham getting a line break and going over, scoring the second try and the final try on the match. 18-10, Campbell Graham scores the try. And then, unfortunately, Latrell misses. So, pretty much, it's a back and forth fest. Pretty disorganising from the Bunnies. Then we get a penalty from Cameron Murray in the 64th minute. Knock on from Xavier Coates from a kick bomb from Cameron Munster. Then we get a knock on from Thomas Burgess in the 69th minute. And we're under 10 to go. Dangerous tackle from Ty Heisenhuth. Then we get a ruck infringement from Josh King, which leads to another Rabbitohs set restart in the 72nd minute. Then, not long, Alex Johnson bombs a try, but unfortunately he was taken off the game. after that. So it seems like he may have to miss the game next week. HIA no return. Yeah, I think Johnson will not be playing next week. And then Tom Heisenhuth knocks it on in the 73rd minute, and then Tom Heisenhuth gets penalised for a ball strip because there was multiple players in that tackle as Thomas Burgess was going over the score, but it didn't happen. Rock infringement from Kevin Munster. Set restart which leads to a set restart for the Bunnies. Isaac Thompson had the opportunity to score in the corner, but his foot was over the fucking line and he knocked it on in the 75th minute. After that, it was game over. Then we get a knock on from Isaac Thompson. And then we get a knock on from Will Rulebrick in 79 minutes, which leads to a captain's challenge, which was unsuccessful. Rabbitohs had one last opportunity, but Isaiah Tass knocks it on, and that was game over. 18-10. Wow. So let's go through the key stats now. Rabbits had 53% of the ball, 47 for Melbourne. Wow. That shows you how much determined Bunnies had, but they were panicking way too much. 84% completion rate for Melbourne, 37 and 44. 37 and 48 for Rabbits, 77%. That's ridiculous. I thought it would be less than that. Fucking hell. 241 all runs for Rabbits, 187 for Melbourne. All run meters, 2,064 for Rabbits, 1,854 for Melbourne. 592 contact meters for the Bunnies, 533 for Melbourne. Excuse me, 3 line breaks each, 52 tackle breaks for Rabbits, 24 for Melbourne. Kick run meters, 155 for Rabbits, 98 for Melbourne. 16 offloads for the Bunnies, 11 for Melbourne. I believe that's the most I've seen for Rabbits all year so far. 16 offloads. 495 receipts for Rabbits, 433 for the Melbourne. 276 passes for Rabbits, 224 for Melbourne. 6 dummy half passes to the Bunnies, 15 for Melbourne. 17 kicks for the Rabbits, 29 for Melbourne. 465 kicking meters for the Rabbits, 855 for Melbourne. Melbourne forced 2 dropouts. That's Latrell kicking it. Kick defusal, excellent from Melbourne, 80%. Horrible from the Bunnies, 54%. Rabbits had 9 bombs, Melbourne 6. 2 grubbers from the Bunnies, 6 for Melbourne. Defence effective tackle percent, 90% for Rabbits, 83.98 or 84% for Melbourne. 369 tackles for Rabbits, 409 for Melbourne. 24 missed tackles for Rabbits, 52 for Melbourne. 2 intercepts from Melbourne, none from the Bunnies. 17 ineffective tackles from the Rabbits, 26 from Melbourne. And errors, 11 for the Rabbits. I felt like there was way more than that. 11 from the Rabbits, 8 from Melbourne. I felt like there was way more for Rabbits. 5 penalties to 6. Okay, not too bad for Bunnies. They normally give away more. They gave away 6 penalties. It's whatever. 2 ruck infringements, 5 for Melbourne. 2 inside 10 metres for Melbourne. And both teams use 8 interchanges. Overall, final score 18-10. Now, what do I think of the game? I think this was going to be game of the round, honestly, and how wrong I thought. Not because of how the Bunnies played, but it was low quality, low scoring. But Melbourne were obviously the better team. I mean, their defence tonight was the best I've seen. I mean, so yeah, they scored 24 points in the first half. Or 22 in the first half against the Tigers last week, then 2-point penalty goal, but they were absolutely terrible in the second half last week. But obviously, congrats to Melbourne on the win, well deserved. They played very well. While the Bunnies, they got a lot of stuff to work on. They gave away a couple penalties in the first half. and there were so many opportunities. At least 3 times we could have scored. Like Thomas Burgess could have gone over, would have gone over if it wasn't for the ball streak, but unfortunately it happens. Alex Johnson knocked the ball on, but he got concussed. After that, and then Isaac Thompson, his foot was over the line. It was so close. So Rabbits had the opportunity to win, but unfortunately, Melbourne hold off too strong. I hope the Rabbitohs can learn from this. I mean, for the last couple of years, the Rabbitohs ball making have always been like this. Going through the middle was probably wasn't the best opportunity, honestly. And then when you're playing against Melbourne, they're on another level. But overall, Melbourne were the better team, and Melbourne have got the Roosters next week down there at Amy Park on Thursday night. I can't say who's going to win that one. It's going to be a tough game to tip. While the Bunnies have got the Bulldogs in the annual Good Friday clash next Friday night. I will be attending that game next Friday afternoon. Yes, I say Friday afternoons. It's always been kicking off at 4 PM on Good Friday since 2012, with the exception of 2020, as it didn't happen because of the pandemic. I just want to give a shout out to all the rugby league YouTubers who were there with me last night. Shout out to Luke Melbourne Storm fan. Shout out to Hainsey, Nick from Australia, CJ Moxley, All Out Section, or known as All Out Chamber, and also Pro Enzo Vids. Go subscribe to all those legends. They all did, most of them did vlogs as well, so go check out their vlogs if they have posted as of this recording of the review, which is around 12 PM here on the Saturday. And I'm sorry for the late review, but it was such a great night to meet all of these amazing legends. But I can't wait to meet all of them again once we go up in round 10, or hopefully most of them, if they can get up there. But anyways, everyone, this will conclude my Rabbitohs versus Storm review. Wasn't the best game for the Rabbits, but I hope we can bounce back against the Bulldogs, depending on how they go against the Cowboys tomorrow night at Accor Stadium at 6:15. But good luck to the Melbourne against the Roosters next week. It will be a tough game. I mean, they got a rivalry in their own right again, because they are pretty much the two best teams in the NRL history, as in premierships and minor premierships. As they have won more premierships combined than any other team, or in their own existence or whatever. But anyways, everyone, this will conclude the review. I will be doing a vlog for round 6 against the Dogs as well, so stay tuned for that for next Friday. And I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the Rugby League Live 4 content that's coming out throughout the weekend. Anyways, everyone, I'll see you next week for round 6. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.